My casino staff thought they could do whatever they wanted while I was on leave, so I showed up as a homeless junkie. I'd been away from my casino on personal leave and wanted to see how my employees operate when no one's breathing down their necks. So instead of scheduling a formal inspection, I showed up unannounced while my manager was in Singapore. I walked through the front doors and immediately noticed something was off. The security guard at the entrance looked at me with obvious disgust. I'd dressed down in an old shirt and worn jeans and hadn't shaved for 3 days to avoid being recognized. Otro gringo drogadicto gastando su cheque de welfare, he muttered to his partner, another meth head white boy wasting his welfare check, which made them both laugh. Though I understood every word, I kept quiet and headed for the penny slots. The cocktail waitress passed by my machine 3 times before I finally got her attention. When she saw my small pile of crumpled bills, she told me water was free, but I'd need to pay up front for anything else. She actually wiped her hands on her apron after touching my money. It was clear she thought that I couldn't afford it. The dealer at the nearest blackjack table kept glancing over and told his colleague, "Estos tipos siempre golpean a sus esposas cuando pierden." These types always beat their wives when they lose. My luck got better when I won $30 on the slots, but when I went to cash out, the cashier immediately called security over. "Revisa si este yonki robo fichas," she said, telling them to check if this junkie stole any chips. The security guard bumped me hard into the machine before patting me down aggressively, his hands rough as he checked every pocket. As he did that, the men laughed that my kids were probably home hungry while daddy got high at the casino. The commotion had drawn the attention of a pit boss who strutted over like he owned the place. He took one look at me and shouted that I was exactly the type who'd pimp out his own mother for substance money. The other employees laughed and agreed, with one suggesting I probably already had. A female dealer added that men like me were why she carried pepper spray, that we were all potential arpists who couldn't handle rejection. Another employee chimed in that I looked like the kind of pervert who hung around playgrounds. I forced myself to stay calm and turned back to the dealer.